Hey babe, so I'm fucking back with day 9 of fucking YouTuber, and today I'm back with a fucking, let me put this down for a second. What's in my fucking stripper bag? And basically, we're just gonna go over like all the basics you need to like keep with you, I think, like what I kept with me while I was working. Right now I'm currently not working, so there is some things missing out of my bag that I just didn't feel like buying just for this video. Those things would be like baby wipes. What's another one? An extra toothbrush and toothpaste. I always feel like you should have those just in case you like buy lunch and your lunch has like onions or something like stinky in it. You just want to brush your teeth, just like for when you're talking to guys. You really don't want them to sit there and like smell your breath. But oh, and like Summer Eve's products. I didn't personally use those because I feel like they like, I don't know, I didn't really like the way they made my body feel, so I just didn't use them. They didn't really work with me. But there was a lot of girls that I worked with that used like Summer Eve sprays. Definitely look into those. But yes, that's about it for everything that's like not in my purse right now. Everything else should be. So to start off, like perfume, just any like perfume. And this is like, someone asked a question about like how to like stay, like keep from getting ashy. This lotion. And it says like specifically like non-greasy. And it like comes on like that, and you just rub it in. And like literally like there's like, you can feel that like you just put something on. That's why like in her comment I told her like not to do that like right before you go on set or on stage. But to do it, like you could do it like when you first get the club, like right before you start doing your makeup and getting ready. And I feel like that would be good before, because it's like it really doesn't leave a residue where I feel like it would make the pole slippery. But I feel like that's the only concern about like lotions with grease in it, because if you plan on like not touching the pole at all, like you're literally just gonna like hold it and spin around it, just be careful about the amount of lotion you put on your hands. But if you're not planning on touching the pole, you really don't care about like ashiness. I mean, you really shouldn't care about like the greasiness of the lotion unless you like care about the safety of other girls. Because I didn't do it just for that reason. Because like if my hands are greasy, and I touch the pole a lot, like it'll just leave a residue like for them to slip and slide, and I don't want to do that to anyone else. But yes, that was the lotion. It says Vaseline. Well, the brand is Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturizer. Alloy Soothe moisturizes and absorbs in seconds to help heal dry skin, and it's non-greasy with micro droplets of Vaseline jelly, I guess. I don't really feel those, but yes. So that was that. Didn't like deodorant, just any deodorant, and that was in this front pocket. I also like, I do like this, well, it depends on like what you're comfortable with. I know girls that just don't dance that week of the month, and girls that do dance, and I personally dance during that week of the month. I just like hid the string, you know. But also tampons would be in there. I just don't have any right now. This pocket would be like, this front pocket is like personal, well that's like personal hygiene, but like lotion, body spray and stuff. But this is like extra razors, like the toothbrush, toothpaste, fucking my extra palettes that don't fit in my makeup case. If you guys want a video on what I keep in my makeup case that I bring to work, I'll definitely do that. Just let me know. But I feel like it's just kind of what you wear for makeup. But yes, definitely bring an extra razor, because like, I don't know, you might like run out and forget you like shaved one leg and not the other. Like, I don't know, just anything. Like a razor definitely comes in handy. Definitely comes in handy, especially because you're showing your body. Lots of parts of your body. So definitely always keep a razor on hand. So I always bring like, well, this could be any form of bag. This is what I keep my money in, my lip gloss in that I carry around with me, my phone. What else? Really, that's about it. Everything else, and like if I feel like there's like someone I don't trust there that night. But usually I'm good with leaving my weed, like, I don't know, I just usually throw my weed in my locker and lock it. but I usually leave my weed out back just because of the smell. I don't want to walk around with it. But if there's someone sketchy, then I usually bring like a, what are those fucking called? Like, oh, and it's in my freaking purse, like the medicine jar, and I don't know, it just closes and it doesn't really smell that much. And I'll stick it in here. And like they said, like this will, like it definitely has enough room that I can put like a decent amount of like fucking money in it. But like when it's getting full with everything else I already have in it, I usually just exchange my ones. I feel like the safest way to fucking keep your money safe is to just have your money on you at all times. Don't be that slaughtered stripper that just gets drunk and fucking leaves their purse around. Then you won't have that issue. Like, I don't feel, like, I don't know, in a locker, that, like, because you won't, like, I don't know, depending on where you work, you're not guaranteed a locker. Like, I worked I worked at Hurricane Betty's in fucking Worcester, and all, like, the, like, long-time strippers there already took up all the lockers. So I didn't get a locker. Like, my stuff was on the floor, like, next to everybody else's that didn't get a locker. So my money stayed with me. There was no safe place for me to put my money. I couldn't lock it up. This bag is big enough. I was thinking I do have a safe if I, like, wanted to bring my safe and put it at the bottom of my bag. But that's still too much fucking work. Like, just carry your money around, fucking pay attention, and don't leave your bag around. And basically, I feel like your bag should be big enough to carry your phone in, because if you have your phone in your bag, like, you're likely to less, like, just forget it somewhere, because you're just always thinking about your phone. So yes, I feel like that's the honest, safest way to hold on to your money. I wouldn't say, like, give it to a DJ or something, or, like, the manager or anything to hold on to, because at the end of the day, like, sometimes your tip out depends on how much money you make, and sometimes you might make a shit ton of money, like, on stage. Like, your dances, they definitely can calculate, but on stage, like, they really can't calculate how much money you're making, and you're just giving them that free, like, oh yeah, this is how much money I'm making, by having them hold it. So I don't know, I wouldn't do that. Just be an adult. Hold your purse. Hold your money on you at all times. Like, get this, like, any sort of bag that's, like, a decent size. They also had, well, one of the girls I worked with had a little box that she had a lock on, and that was her little money box. She also had a weed in there. Like, it was, like, a very convenient little box. And also the Crown Royal bags, which are, like, they look really fucking small, but they fucking, like, hold. I've seen girls, like, and I'm just like, how do you, like, do you know, like, I don't know what the movie is, but she just keeps pulling shit out. That's what she was doing with the ones. I'm like, I don't even see anymore, like, the bag is flat, but you're still pulling shit out. Like, they have a lot of room in those Crown Royal bags, so you definitely want to, check those out. I'll leave a link down below somewhere. I'll find one, that's, like, cheap and affordable for you guys, and I'll link it down below, because it's definitely, I don't know, well, the only issue with Crown, that's why I ended up getting one of these. I wanted one because they're really cute. But if you go to a club and there's a lot of girls that fucking have them, you do not want one. If you see that you walk into a club and everybody has a Crown, don't get one. Get something different. Unless it's, like, a requirement, don't get one, because at that point, like, you could be like, oh shit, that's my bag, and grab someone else's. Someone could be like, oh shit, that's my bag, and grab yours. I've literally seen this happen, and we couldn't figure it out if it was an accident, because, like, the stripper was already kind of sketchy. But then, it could have happened, because it's, like, the same bag. Like, you really don't know. But no offense, like, they weren't making the same money, so she should have known. But, like, yes, that's what fucking happened. So I wouldn't recommend those bags if you go to a club with a lot of girls that have them. But when I worked at Zach's, no one had those bags, so I feel like at, like, Zach's, you would be the one chick with a Crown Royal bag, so it would work out. So it just depends on, like, where you go for those. I ultimately just recommend something you feel comfortable, something that fits all the stuff that you require to walk around with, because, like, I have cigarettes, my lighter, yeah, like, I feel like the Crown Royal bag would just be filled with all my shit before, like, the money even got into it. So, like, this worked because it could fit my cigarettes, my lighter, my money, my fucking phone, my lip gloss, like, weed if I need to. Like, this is very convenient. But yes, basically my number one rule of keeping your money safe is just to keep your money on you at all times. Period. Period. If my money is not in my eye shot, then something is fucking wrong. Wrong. But basically that's really about it. Like, and then my makeup bag. Oh shit, my hair straightener. I'm slacking. Hair straightener, hairbrush. Usually I would do like some sort of earrings. Right now I don't have earrings on, but it kind of really just depends on what outfits I'm planning on wearing that night. I have a couple more like lingerie outfits that I would wear, like a nice like pearl earring, or like I have like nice like statement necklaces that go with. So it kind of just depends on what I'm wearing. I'll show you a couple of the outfits. I have this little like Hawaiian chick. This one. And it comes with a skirt, but I feel like I never wear the skirt unless it's like cold or something and I just want to throw it over. But what, like I literally, if I'm wearing the skirt, I take it off within like my first swirl around the fucking pole, and then I'm in a thong. Like it just doesn't, like, it's hard to dance, like it doesn't show my butt. So yeah, like, and I don't have a chest, so that's all I have is a butt. So if it doesn't show it, like, I'm lost. But this is a thong to it. Bing, bing. It's literally like a thong. Depending on where you go, there's like different requirements on like the length. Like when I worked at Hurricane Betty's, like you weren't allowed to wear thongs. You had to wear a pair of booty shorts until you got on stage, and like, yeah, until you got on stage, and then you can get naked. But I'm like, what the fuck? We're strippers. Like, why is there, like, it just was so confusing to me. Like, why can't I show my butt when I'm walking around? But this is like the outfit that's in, like, it's really like has holes in it. It's like one of my favorite outfits, and like my nails always pop through it. But freaking, that's it. That's the outfit I'm in, and all the pictures that's like the thumbnails to this video. This is another one of my favorites. It's like I feel like a dominatrix bad bitch, and like this outfit always, it goes either really good or really bad for me because it's like a very like bold statement. Like, I'm gonna tie you up and whip you, nigga. Like, it's a very bold one, and fucking, so like when I get on stage, I can even tell, like, it's usually like a hit or miss, but I fucking love it. Like, even if it's a hit or miss, no offense, in this outfit, I still feel like a bad bitch and like handle my shit, and I enjoy my time up there, so it really doesn't matter. Like, that's the like best thing about it. Like, I literally can have no one on stage and still have a fucking blast by myself, because at that point I'm actually having a better time than when there's people tipping, because then I'm like worried about their like opinions. And when I'm up there by myself, I'm just having a fucking blast dancing for me and not making money, but I'm having a good time. That's another one. Like, I don't know, I'm like a comfortable stripper. Like, it's something at this point that I do extra. It's not something I want to do as a full-time job, so I don't want to go anywhere where like clothing is like not up to your discretion and like someone else's discretion. Like, that would just be too much. This is another outfit. I don't think I have a picture in it. I do have like crazy pictures in it, but they're just too much for YouTube, you know? Oh my god, like my bag smells like weed. That's how you know I've had too much weed in here. Another like wintry outfit, and I have like a Santa hat in here to go with it. That's what I'm saying, like themed outfits too, depending on the time you want to work. You could definitely always like theme up your outfits. Comes with like a little bottom. But yes, those are like my favorites. Everything else is like thongs and stuff. They do offer like thicker thongs. It's like a 2-inch thong, and I feel like a lot of places, like in Florida, they're like, you can't wear like that first Hawaiian thong. You wouldn't be able to like wear that legally. Like, you have to wear like a certain like length. So definitely look into like what you're required to wear, if there's any sort of laws on that, or like call the club and ask. Like, what's the club in fucking Brockton? Foxy Ladies, you have to wear like a gown, like this weird dress thing, and I'm just not for that. I'm a fucking sweaty stripper. Like, I was dancing around my fucking room getting ready before this video, and I was like, shit, I just like ruined my makeup because it's like sweating off my face. But I had a good time, you know? But, like, I couldn't imagine dancing not naked, because it's so much easier when I'm naked, because, like, I have no clothes on to worry about sweating. I'm usually just sweating because all my hair. But imagine if I had a fucking gown on. No, I'm all set. Like, that was like a sweaty prom, like, flashback I don't even want to go back to. Like, no. So I'm all set with that. But, like, definitely look into what your club requires. Definitely look into getting a bag, like, around this size. I think I got this from, I guess it's from Marshall's. It's from, what is it? It's Bessie Johnson bag. I do not remember how much it was. I think at most it was like $54, $55, somewhere in that range. But definitely look into getting a bag this size. Don't forget to get a bag that carries your money, because that's the best way to keep it safe. And there was another comment. Someone asked another question, and I said I was going to include it in this video. What was it? Can I write it down? It's just how to keep your money safe, I think. I don't know. If I fucking fucked this up and I didn't answer your question, definitely leave it in the comments below and I will like write it down as like a whole video to totally answer your question because I feel bad if I didn't. But I think I did. It was... But the, like, it, not the one that, not... I can't think of names right now, but not the how to hustle question. That's going to be a whole video in itself. But there was another question before that. Just how to keep... I think it was just how to keep your money safe. So I think I went over that. Basically, that's about it. Like, I don't know. There's really nothing crazy. Like, I don't have fucking huge black dildo in here. Just like a normal fucking bag. Just with, like, lingerie filled stuff, you know? But yes, that's about it. If you guys have any other questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. Like, I actually love answering you guys' questions. Like, I really, like... And I answer them with, like, great detail. So it's not like I'm just half-assing you guys' responses. Like, I'm going really hard. So, but, like, especially, like, with the, like, how to hustle example, that is a very broad, question. I'm going to do a whole video on it in itself. And, like, if it is a broad question, can you, like, try to, like, break down, like, the specifics you're really looking for it? Because I feel like I will go on a tangent for, like, 3 pages of, like, 3-page long comment. And I don't want to do that to you or me. So, yeah. Please make your comments, well, your questions more specific. And that way, so we're not both just sitting here reading comments all day. But that's about it. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, and